The world begins in silence. In the vastness of the Algerian Sahara, the first moments of dawn are almost sacred, a hush that feels ancient, as if the desert itself is remembering its own creation. Before sunrise, the Algerian desert is a kingdom of cool shadows and deep purple hues. The dunes stretch endlessly, their shapes softened by the gentle pre-dawn light, and the world seems suspended between night and day. The air is still, holding a surprising chill. Each breath you take is crisp, your exhale briefly visible in the cold, reminding you that even here, the desert can be unexpectedly cold before the sun arrives. Standing atop a dune, the sand feels like cold silk beneath your feet. The grains shift gently, cool and smooth, grounding you in the present moment as you watch the horizon. The stars above shine like scattered diamonds. For a few precious minutes the night sky lingers, a reminder of the universe's vastness and the desert's solitude. There's a sense that the world is holding its breath. Every sound is amplified, the distant call of a bird, the faint rustle of sand, before the day truly begins. Then, a thin line of orange appears on the horizon, slowly bleeding into pink and red. The sky transforms, painting the dunes with new colors and promising the arrival of warmth. The highest dunes catch the first light, glowing like embers. Each crest is set ablaze, and the desert begins to awaken, golden and alive. The landscape transforms, shadows give way to elegant curves and endless lines. The interplay of light and shadow reveals the artistry of wind and time, sculpting the sand into ever-changing forms. As the sun climbs, the cool air vanishes, replaced by a growing warmth. The desert breathes, and life stirs, each ray of sunlight bringing energy and hope to the land. The sand shifts from pale gold to deep orange, the sky a brilliant blue. Colors intensify, and the desert's beauty becomes almost overwhelming in its clarity and simplicity. The silence breaks with the soft whisper of wind. Tiny grains of sand dance across the surface, tracing patterns that will be gone by midday. For desert people, this is the start of another day, another test of endurance. Their routines are shaped by the sun's rise, their lives woven into the fabric of this harsh but beautiful place. Their lives are tied to this rhythm, a cycle that has continued for generations. Wisdom is passed from elders to children, each dawn a lesson in patience and perseverance. Watching the sunrise, you feel admiration for their resilience and grace. The desert teaches humility, and in its vastness, you find a quiet respect for those who call it home. Their story is written in the sand, born anew with every dawn. Each footprint, each sunrise is a testament to survival, hope, and the enduring spirit of the Algerian desert. Algeria holds the largest stretch of the Sahara. Over 80% of the country is covered by this legendary desert, making it one of the most defining features of the nation's geography and culture. It's a vast wilderness, bigger than most European nations, stretching for hundreds of miles in every direction, with horizons that seem to go on forever. The Grand Erg Occidental and Grand Erg Oriental are immense seas of sand, where dunes rise like golden mountains sculpted by the wind, shifting and changing shape with every storm. But the desert is more than sand. There are flat stony plains called reg, where the ground is covered in a mosaic of rocks, and the silence is almost absolute. And then, there are dramatic volcanic peaks like the Hagar Mountains, ancient and mysterious, rising abruptly from the desert floor, their rugged silhouettes etched against the sky. Each region presents unique challenges and beauty, from the shifting sands to the rocky plateaus, creating a landscape that is as diverse as it is unforgiving. The climate is extreme, scorching days where the sun blazes overhead, and freezing nights when temperatures plummet, testing the endurance of all who live here. Water is rare, sometimes absent for years, and the land bears the scars of drought, with cracked earth and empty wells marking the struggle for survival. Life here revolves around finding and conserving water, often hidden in lush oases or drawn from deep, ancient wells that have sustained communities for generations. The Tuareg and other desert peoples are true masters of this land. They read the subtle signs in the landscape, find water where others see only emptiness, and navigate by the stars with a knowledge passed down through centuries. They know which plants to trust for food or medicine, and how to use every resource the desert offers, turning hardship into opportunity. This knowledge is passed down through generations, not learned from books but from experience, stories, and daily life in the desert. For them, the desert is not empty. It's home, filled with meaning, memory, and tradition. They live in harmony with its challenges, adapting their lives to the rhythms of the land and finding community in the most unlikely places. The Sahara's diversity and scale are awe-inspiring, a reminder of nature's power and the resilience required to thrive here. It's a place of resilience where survival depends on deep understanding, resourcefulness, and respect for the land. The desert shapes its people as much as they shape it, forging a bond that is both practical and spiritual. Here, every day is a lesson in adaptation, and every journey is a testament to human ingenuity and endurance. And every horizon holds a new story, waiting to be discovered in the endless expanse of the Algerian Sahara. Life in the Algerian desert follows the sun, its rhythm set by the relentless cycle of light and heat. Here, the vast expanse of sand and sky shapes every moment, dictating when people wake, work, and rest. People rise before the first rays touch the dunes, eager to make the most of the cool, fleeting morning hours before the desert heat becomes overwhelming. Men lead their herds, goats, camels, out to graze on sparse vegetation, while women begin the day's essential tasks, preparing food, fetching water, and caring for children. Each role is vital, honed by generations of tradition. Every action is measured and efficient. Nothing is wasted, not a drop of water or a crumb of bread. Resourcefulness is a way of life, born from necessity. Meals are simple but nourishing. Flatbread baked in the hot sand, stews simmered from oasis vegetables, sweet dates, and milk from camels or goats. These foods sustain families through the harshest days. Water is the most precious resource of all. Villages cluster around wells or oases, their very existence dependent on these life-giving sources. Fetching water is a daily ritual, often requiring long, arduous walks across shifting sands. Children learn early to help, understanding the value of every drop. Water is shared carefully, reinforcing the bonds of community. The act of pouring and sharing water is both practical and symbolic, a reminder of mutual reliance. As the sun climbs high and the heat becomes intense, activity slows. People retreat to the shade of tents or acacia trees, seeking relief and conserving energy for the evening. The tea ceremony is a cherished tradition. 3 rounds of tea, each with its own meaning, marking the passage of time and the importance of hospitality. It's a time to relax, share stories, and strengthen family ties. Laughter and conversation fill the air, weaving a sense of belonging that endures through hardship. The desert's rhythm demands patience, cooperation, and a deep respect for the land. Every task, from tending animals to repairing shelters, is shared. Survival here is a collective effort, built on trust and mutual support. No one faces the desert alone. The harshness of the land forges strong connections, turning neighbors into family and hardship into unity. Every day is shaped by resourcefulness, creativity, and a profound respect for the environment. Even play and art reflect the desert's influence. The desert teaches humility and endurance, reminding all who live here of nature's power and the value of perseverance. In this world, small rituals, pouring tea, lighting a fire, sharing bread, become lifelines, anchoring people to each other and to tradition. As the sun sets and the sky glows with evening colors, families gather, preparing for the cool night ahead. The day's cycle comes to a gentle close. Life here is a testament to human adaptability, a daily dance with the desert, where survival is woven from resilience, community, and hope. In the Sahara, family is everything. Large, multi-generational families provide support and identity. Elders are respected as keepers of tradition and wisdom. Men tend herds and trade, women manage the home, raise children, and create crafts. In Tuareg society, women hold high status, owning tents and assets, with lineage traced through mothers. Community extends beyond family, neighbors rely on each other for survival. Water, food, and shelter are shared without hesitation. This interdependence creates a powerful social safety net. Gatherings and festivals, weddings, religious events bring people together in celebration. These moments reinforce bonds and shared identity. The group is valued above the individual. Generosity and cooperation are essential virtues. In the desert, no one stands alone. Community is both shield and anchor. It is the heart of Saharan life. Tradition anchors life in the Algerian Sahara. Ancient customs offer stability and practical wisdom for survival. Music and poetry are central, stories and values passed down around campfires accompanied by the haunting imzad. The tagelmust, the indigo turban of Tuareg men, is both protection and symbol of identity. Receiving it marks adulthood and pride in heritage. Traditions adapt. Modern tools mix with ancient ways. A young man in a tagelmust might use a mobile phone beside a traditional tent. The people blend old and new, maintaining resilience. Their customs are not a cage, but a compass. They guide life in a changing world. Tradition here is living, evolving, and essential. The Tuareg trace their origins to a legendary queen, Tin Hinan, the mother of us all. She journeyed from Morocco to the Hagar Mountains, uniting local clans and establishing enduring customs. Her tomb, discovered in 1925, revealed a noblewoman surrounded by treasures, linking legend to history. Tin Hinan's story is a source of pride and identity for the Tuareg. It highlights the high status of women and the importance of strong leadership. Around campfires, her tale is retold, connecting past and present. The legend reinforces a sense of belonging to this land. The Tuareg are not wanderers, but descendants of a queen. Their heritage is both noble and enduring. Today, the Algerian Sahara faces new challenges. Climate change brings harsher droughts and expanding desert, threatening oases and traditional life. Economic pressures and strict borders disrupt nomadic routes and ancient trades. Young people are drawn to cities, risking the loss of old skills. Isolation limits access to healthcare and education. Despite hardships, the people adapt, using solar panels, mobile phones, and tourism for new opportunities. They balance tradition with modern needs. Their resilience is unwavering. The desert has always demanded strength. Now it demands innovation too. The people face the future with courage and resourcefulness. Their endurance is a lesson for us all. In hardship, their spirit shines brightest. Hospitality is sacred in the Algerian Sahara. In a land of scarcity, generosity to strangers is a core value. Guests are welcomed with tea before anything else, a ritual of friendship and respect. Food, water, and shelter are shared freely, no matter how little there is. This generosity comes from understanding the desert's dangers. Hospitality is about companionship and security as much as sustenance. Even with language barriers, human connection flourishes around campfires. The warmth of the people leaves a lasting impression. Their kindness is authentic, not a show for outsiders. In a divided world, their openness is a beacon of hope. Hospitality is the heart of their culture. It's a lesson in universal decency. The Algerian Sahara is more than a landscape. It's a world shaped by resilience and hope. Its people endure extremes with quiet dignity, drawing strength from tradition and community. Their lives are a testament to adaptation and grace. The desert teaches what truly matters: connection, respect, and perseverance. As visitors, we must honor their stories and culture, not as relics, but as living, evolving realities. Their struggles are real, their hospitality profound. The greatest journey here is into the heart of its people. Their story is one of survival, beauty, and unbreakable bonds. They keep an ancient flame alive, shining in the vastness. Even in the harshest places, hope endures, and that is a message for us all.